Hello.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, could you just switch on your camera so that I can see you? All right. Okay, first thing first, I would just like to check with you. How should I actually say your name?
Rachelle.
Rachelle, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Rachelle, my name is Eiling from Winners Education. Thank you for showing up for this topical assessment. Now, we have about an hour together before I go for my next topical assessment. So the objective of this assessment is to actually better understand you as a student, the struggles that you have for your H2 chemistry, and the goals that you have for your A levels. All right. So now in Winners Education, right, I have to be upfront with you. We are not, we do not work with everybody. Okay. We work best with students and parents who are willing to accept feedback without getting offended, take massive actions. Um, what else is there? So they are willing to apply the strategies that is being taught. Okay. And on the other hand, we don't work so well with parents and students who are not willing to follow what is being taught, pushes the blame to the teachers or tutor, just want to take shortcuts, not willing to put in the hard work. Then we will not end up very well together. So at the end of this session, right, if we are not a good fit, I'll point you to the best possible direction. If we are a good fit, I will share with you the program that our students are in to actually pass their H2 chemistry with distinction.
Mm.
Does it all make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm guessing that later on your dad will log into the call.
Yeah, I can send him the link.
So later on, not now, because you got to do the topical assessment first. So Rachelle, just to find out a little bit more, what do you actually enjoy doing during your free time?
Drawing.
Oh,
Yeah.
drawing. You do like anime kind of drawing or what kind of drawing?
Just sketching.
Okay. Pen and paper?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I was talking to another student, gentleman. He do
Ah.
animation, but he do it on his what do you
Hmm.
call that? iPad.
I see.
Oh, so you just okay. Is there any particular subject that you like to draw?
Not really. I just go online and find.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Okay, so Rochelle, just to for my understanding, if I were to ask you to rate your level of struggle in chemistry from 1 to 10, 1 being you're ready to take any test or exam in 3 days' time and do really well, 10 being you do not know what is happening in school, what would you say is your level of struggle?
Maybe like 8.
Okay, could you share with me why you say it's a 8?
Like when I read the notes, I understand, but there are certain topics that I think are harder, like acid base, and when it comes to application is a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
you mentioned acid base, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to let you know, Mr. Chua say acid-base equilibrium is the hardest topic
Mm.
for chemistry, but your school actually taught it this year. So
Yeah.
are you aware you're one of the few rare schools that actually teach this topic this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so acid-base equilibrium. Okay, so you were mentioning that you have problems with application. Why so?
I'm not sure. It's just sometimes like the concept just doesn't click for me. Like based off my promos, when I read the notes, I understand and I can answer the question. But maybe like sometimes they like to link topics together, so I get confused.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. So just now, you specifically mentioned acid base. Are there any other topics that give you a big headache as well?
Hmm. Chem bonding.
Chem bonding was taught way back in like March period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Chem bonding. Chem bonding is a super big one.
Yeah.
And you know it is linked to your organic chem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay. You were mentioning about your promo. Can I just ask how do you score for your promo?
Uh, Overall, I got 39%, I think.
Overall meaning all the papers add up together, this and that.
For promos, like including practical and stuff. But I think if I count WA 1 and 2, then it's around like an E grade.
Okay. So overall for the year is a E grade.
Mm.
Okay. That means to say you are actually doing much better in your WAs.
Yeah, because the second one was project work, so I feel like that's not really counted.
Okay. All right. Okay. So read notes, can understand, problem with application. Um, just now, have I actually asked you like why do you think you have problems with your application since you understand what you are learning?
I think maybe sometimes the concepts just don't come very naturally to me, or
Oh,
sometimes they tweak the question a bit, or they link concepts, then I get confused.
okay. So your concepts doesn't come naturally to you. Okay. Rochelle, do you find yourself like having to remember a lot of things?
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
Mm, Based off my promo revision, I thought it was quite okay. I think it's a practice problem.
Okay. All right. And then in your test and exam, did you like find yourself like forgetting things that you have like remember?
Mm, yeah, sometimes.
Mm, okay. Okay. Let us move forward to 1 year later in for your A level. What grade are you aiming to score for your chemistry for A level?
At least a B.
Okay, B and above. And why would you want a B and above?
It's not my strongest subject, so I don't like see myself getting an A, but I'll be happy with a B.
And may I just know what is your strongest subject?
Wait, actually all my grades are really bad.
But I mean, I'm sure you have one that is like you're confident and then you really want to get an A for it, right?
Yeah, I'd say bio, but
Okay.
actually my promos wasn't that good, but it's fine.
Okay. Okay. So Rachel, were you from IP into Eunoia?
Yeah,
St. Nicholas?
yeah.
Ah, okay. Right. Okay, so considering from where you are right now to where you want to be,
Mm.
what exactly do you need in order for you to make the jump?
I think I need more practice.
More practice.
Yeah.
What else?
I think I need to better time management because I didn't finish like quite a large section of my paper too.
Paper two.
Yeah.
And why do you think that happened?
I think because I don't have a good like foundation, so I spend like more time on the question, so I didn't have enough time to finish the back part.
Okay. And for this year, you were studying chemistry on your own?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what gets you to actually want to join classes?
Uh, my promo grades.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes from you or your dad actually
Uh,
like get you to
my entire family was suggesting it actually, so I just thought might as well.
your entire family.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Okay, cool. So you have attended a couple of lessons with Mr. Chua. How
Yep.
how is it so far for you?
I think it's okay so far, but maybe like the previous lesson about Aries was a bit fast paced. But
Okay. Was it because you have not learned it in school?
yeah, I haven't.
Okay. So before Aries, he was talking about
Alkenes.
alkanes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That one you have learned it.
Yeah, those were okay.
Ah, okay. So Aries is new for you. And your school, do you have extended curriculum?
No, not for this year.
Oh wow, that means you are already on holiday.
Yeah, they just asked us to watch the lectures at our own time before school reopens next year.
Okay, so you are assigned certain lectures to actually watch on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know the topics that you are assigned to watch?
Alkenes and periodic table chemical properties.
Okay, inorganic. Okay, got you. Okay. All right, great. Okay, so we can actually get started with the topical assessment. Now, I just let you know what is it all about. It's 15 question all on MCQ.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay.
topics are what you have learned this year. I would say physical chemistry.
Okay.
Okay, so I will give you a total of 30 minutes to finish the 15 question. Rochelle, I'll need you to prepare your data booklet, your
Yep.
calculator, maybe some rough paper for you to like have
Yep.
some working.
And
You have them with you?
yeah.
Okay.
For the data booklet, can I use the summarized one that Mr. Chua gave me?
Uh, I think for this it should be sufficient.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll paste the link in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Okay, let me just see the time. 7:57 p.m. 30 minutes. So it's about 8:30, so 27. Okay, you should be looking at JC1 Topical Assessment Term 3.
Yeah.
All right, great. So like I mentioned, 15 question. Make sure you answer every question. Put in your email right on top. Then at the end of this 15 question, there's a submit button. You just click on submit and your results will be sent over. Then we'll see how you do for these questions.
Okay.
Okay. So if you finish early, just drop me a message in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll be switching off my mic and my camera so that you can focus on completing the question.
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I hear you. Give me a minute. I'll do a manual marking. Then we see how many questions you have gotten it right. Okay, so how are these questions for you?
I guessed most of them.
You guess most of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your honesty. Okay, let me just quickly see. See whether today is a lucky night for you or not. So Rochelle, as like this set of questions, it is like a form of practice for you. It's on MCQ. So as in, I mean, you have done it, and then what do you think is like lacking?
As in like
Because you mentioned you needed more practice, right, in order to get what you want for your A level.
uh as in yeah, I need more practice, but like you're asking me what I mean as in more practice.
Yeah, like for example, I gave you this set of questions, example 15 questions. So isn't this as a form of practice?
I guess so, but I mean to me it's like I think I need to read the notes beforehand because if I do the questions without any understanding, then it's just wasting the questions.
Okay, so you need to actually read your notes. So if let's say I were to give you an open book for this 15 question, will the outcome be different?
Mm,
If let's say I give you open book, I let you have access to your entire set of notes.
yeah, I think it'll be slightly better, but not like full marks.
Okay, and why would you, why, what makes you say so? Is open book, open book. Like you
Like
want to bring whatever things that you want, you can.
I think especially the calculation questions, like the pressure questions,
Mm.
like they are like I don't know because it's the notes just tell you like
Mm.
general calculations of they don't do it like specifically to the question. So they change out the question, then I wouldn't know how to do it.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Okay. Let me just share with you the questions that you have gotten it correct. Give me a second. I need to share. I need to get it on my laptop. Anyway, Rochelle, when you were in Senix, how was your chemistry like?
Um, I think once it hit Sec 3 it got quite bad. I barely passed my EOYs.
Oh, okay, since Sec 3. And then did you like get help then?
Wait, I got like a tuition teacher, but I didn't really help.
Oh, okay. And how long was the teacher with you?
A few months.
Then after that, you're on your own already.
Yeah, I stopped at the end of Sec 4.
Oh, okay. So basically, she helped you in your Sec 4 lah
Yeah,
for a few months, but it
yeah.
wasn't helpful at all.
Uh, not that helpful.
Mm, okay. Hey, by the way, just now you were saying Avins was a little bit fast-paced for you, right? I just
Yeah,
wanted to let you know, because Mr. Chua, every lesson, right, is actually recorded. So
yeah,
if there are certain parts that is too fast for you, you can always review the lessons recording.
yeah.
And then I realized today that you weren't in the class Telegram channel. That's why I actually added in. That is where we actually upload the lessons recording on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you will be able to get access. I will actually forward you those lessons recording so that you can have a copy of them. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think we can actually get your dad to be in the call with us.
Okay.
So will he be joining from another computer, another laptop, or what?
I can just call him in now
Okay,
if it's
all
easier.
right.
Okay.
Hello,
Hey,
Mr.
hello.
Tan. I'm
Hi,
Eileen
hi,
here. Yeah.
hi.
Uh,
Sorry, your name again? I didn't catch. Sorry.
Eileen.
Eileen. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Hi.
Rochelle will need to be with you as well because I'm going to
Yeah,
review.
she's with me.
Yeah. Rochelle, grab a chair.
Yeah.
Grab a chair.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Tan, just now, I've actually spoken to Rochelle, and then to get to have an understanding of how she's actually coping with chemistry. So my
Mm,
very first question was, what was her level of struggle in the subject? So I
mm,
asked her from 1 to 10, 10 being the maximum. She
mm,
rated that her level of struggle is 8. Okay.
okay.
So these are some of the things that she mentioned. She said that she can actually understand her notes, but there are some topics that was quite a headache for her. Things like
Mm,
acid-base, chemical bonding. And she highlighted that her biggest problem is probably with the application. So
mm,
answering of question. Okay.
right.
And I actually also dive a little bit further, like what actually, like what's the thing about applying to question. She mentioned that in terms of concept, sometimes it doesn't come naturally to her,
Mm,
and she find herself having to actually remember a lot of things. Sometimes she might forget it during her test or exam.
mm,
So with that, I actually also asked her what is her goal for her A-level exam. She
yeah.
wanted at least a B grade for her A-level chemistry.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
So in order for her to make the jump, because right now based on her promo exam, she got 39%, which is a U grade.
mm,
To get from U to B, for her, she says that she needs more practice, need to work on her time management.
mm,
And I think she also mentioned she needs to actually work on certain topics which had weak foundation.
yeah.
Okay. So then
Mm,
after that, I get her started off with 15 question of MCQ on the topics that she has actually learned this year.
okay.
Okay. I have actually done a marking, and let me just share with you all what's the result. She mentions that she actually guessed most of the question.
Mm,
Okay,
okay.
so here is. Okay, so out of this 15 question, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Chua actually set 10 questions, testing her on the basic concept and associated keywords. 5 questions are the application kind, which means to say
Okay.
it's not that straightforward. So out of 10, she got 2 correct for the straightforward question. For the application question, she got 2 correct. So 2, 2.
Mm,
So overall, she got 4 questions out of 15 correct.
mm,
Okay, so overall percentage is 27. Now, for students who actually do this topical assessment, the average score is 53%. And for our
mm,
students, after they go through our program, the average score that they get was 73%.
okay.
Okay. All right. So MCQ itself is actually intended to test her level of understanding.
Mm,
So from this result, it seems like what she has learned in terms of her understanding is not sufficient for her to actually handle the question.
mm,
Yeah. So I
yeah.
also understand from her that the problem probably with chemistry started way back when she was in St. Nicholas because she wasn't actually doing exactly well in chemistry. So
Mm, mm,
because chemistry is actually, what she's learning right now is actually built upon earlier part.
Yeah.
So there is a relationship. I think by now, Rachelle, you agree with me that the topics in chemistry are interconnected together.
Yeah.
If you cannot establish that relationship, then very often you find yourself struggling with a lot of application question. Yeah. Okay. So Rachelle, I just have one more question for you before I move into what is Mr. Chua's plan for JC2. Now, for you to get at least a B for your H2 chemistry, right? What is your level of commitment? One being you just leave things as it is and see where it brings you to. 10 being you're ready to run through the brick wall to get your B at least.
Maybe like a 9.
Like a 9. Wow. Why would you say a level of 9?
Because like I also have other subjects that I need to juggle.
I understand. A level 9 is actually a very high level of commitment. Okay?
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Okay, so Rachelle, if you remember, I told you earlier on, right? In winners education, we are not for everybody one. Okay? Level, I don't care where you, like what is your current grade or what is where you're from. Okay? All we are looking at is your level of commitment. Because with that, right, that will get you to what you want or even beyond that. So that is what I was actually talking to you about, the right fit in winners education. So let me just quickly share with you, Mr. Tan. That was something that I spoke to Rochelle earlier on. Like at the end of this session, right, if let's say she probably was just aiming for just a pass or something, then I'll tell her she doesn't have to continue with us for next year. Because when in winners education, we believe in working hard to get what we want. Okay, so we actually design our program to help students to score what they want, whether it's an A grade, B grade. Anything that is lower than that, they can actually manage on their own. Okay, so can you actually see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can.
great. Okay. Okay, so this was what I was telling her just now. This is only for you, Rachelle, if you're open to feedbacks and brave discomfort without getting offended. You take ownership, admit mistakes, take massive actions, hungry to improve your grades, open to new concepts and strategies, apply what is being taught, do whatever it takes to improve regardless of school and current chemistry grade. Okay? On the other hand, this is not for you if you're close-minded, dislike feedback, take little or no action, push blame on the teacher or tutor, come up with all kinds of excuse why not doing well, just one shortcut, do last-minute revision, depends on luck, not willing to learn new strategies, not willing to follow instructions, unwilling to change, then we will not be able to help you to achieve what you want. All right, so Mr. Chua's teaching methodology is actually this technique called the BAM technique. Whether it's secondary school or JC, he uses this. So he focused a big part on getting students to understand the basic concept and associated keywords. That is why Rachelle, when he actually starts a new topic, you see that he actually goes in depth into the content that you actually are learning. He doesn't jump into the question because you must have the foundation of what you are learning in order to handle the question that come. That is where the answering techniques called the mapping skills come in last. Okay, so this is in this sequence that he has been helping students to actually break through in their chemistry. Now, this one, I think Rachelle will be familiar because that is how H2 chemistry is actually being divided. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Okay, so 40% is on physical, 40% organic, 20% inorganic. So, Rochelle, in this year, you finish a big part of physical. Right now, you're entering organic, okay? And you are also entering into inorganic itself. For A-level weighting, this is the pie as well in terms of the marks allocation. Okay, these are the topics. Those in black font, black color, are the things that Mr. Chua has already completed in the JC1 class. So the red color one are the one coming up in JC2 classes. For organic chemistry, so he has done these 3 topics. Right now, currently, he is in Avins. Now, organic chemistry still has quite a number of subtopics to be completed, as you can see. A total of, we have 9 topics, 9 subtopics itself. Okay, so in JC2 next year, you'll be focusing a big part of your time in organic chemistry. Then there will be another 4 more topics in inorganic chemistry. All right, so a total of about 25 topics for chemistry, all interlinked together. Okay, so this is the lesson plan for JC2. Now, those topics that Mr. Chua has not taught, like I told you that he will be teaching in JC2, it will take him from January to end of September to finish the entire curriculum. Your school, right, will definitely finish much earlier. Okay, because you have prelims during September period. But as you are aware nowadays, right, your teachers actually just assign you lectures for you to actually listen to. And the only live part is your tutorial. Okay, so for Mr. Chua, he goes into in-depth explanation. Like I mentioned to you, his focus is on the understanding part before we even talk about the answering technique. So BAM is BAM technique. For JC2, there are 2 classes, the Saturday 12:30 to 2:30 or the Sunday 10 to 12. Now, after he finished the syllabus, right, there will be about 6 weeks before your A-level exam. That is where he will be doing mock exam. The intention of mock exam is to actually prepare you in terms of time management, because that is a big part, okay? Because by then, you already have the content, you have the foundation already. It is time for you to showcase your talent, okay? But if you don't manage your time properly, cannot finish the paper, then it will be a waste as well. Okay, so that is what happened during that period. So that is an overview of the weekly ongoing class. Now, every year during the September school holiday, Mr. Chua will actually starts the intensive revision. We call it HOTQ, stands for Higher Order Thinking Question. So that is where he starts the preparation for A-level, starting from all the topics from JC1, physical, into organic, into inorg. There will be a practical theory component as well as the last one called MCQ. Okay, so it's a very intensive revision from September all the way to November, a total of 14 workshops. Okay, so any questions on his lesson plan for JC2?
Sorry, so the intensive workshop, it is still once a week?
The intensive workshop is on a duration of 4 hours. So like for example, there will be during the September holiday, every day there will be a workshop that is happening.
Oh, every day, okay.
Yeah. And during the intensive revision is mainly on the answering techniques. Because by then they have the foundation, they have the content already. So is where they actually put it into application.
Okay.
Rachelle, and another thing I want to highlight to you, because it's something different from what you are attending the lessons. Next year, JC2, right, after Mr. Chua finish every topic, right, there will be an assignment that you need to submit. Okay, 1 week later. And this assignment will take you usually about 15 minutes of your time. You do already, you submit online, he will mark it. Then the intention of the assignment is to actually keep track of your progress, to see how much you have understand, whether you are applying what he has taught you in the lessons. Okay, because right now JC1 you are having holiday, so he doesn't want to have the assignment component. Okay, all right. Okay, so I just want to share with you what some of the students say after attending his program. This student called Jaha, she is from RI. For her, her foundation was not strong. She had a lot of doubts. But the biggest problem for her was she was actually too hardworking, in the sense that she was actually learning chemistry by memorizing. She thought by memorizing, she put in the hard work, it will get through. But then she always stayed consistent at E grade. So-called very hardworking. So after she attended our lesson, she realized that it was more important to understand the basic concept, recognize the associated keywords, and then applying to solving question. So the sequence must be correct. The understanding part must come first. Otherwise, no matter how much practice you do right, it will be a waste of your time and you feel very demoralizing because these questions are not the easiest question that you'll be working on. The more questions you do, you realize that the more blanks that you might have. Okay, so also thanks to her, she was willing to actually accept Mr. Chua's suggestion on learning chemistry by understanding. She went from an E to an A within just 3 months. And once she got the A, she maintained it all the way to her A levels. So strengthening your foundational concept is extremely important in chemistry. This is what she said. All right, this other student, she was having a different issue. Chushen from VJ came to us with a D grade. The problem she had was she has too much content. She don't know what to focus on. So Mr. Chua's lesson was structured and clear for her to follow. And she also liked his notes because it's concise in bullet form as compared to her school. So she went from a D in prelims to A for A levels. Okay. This particular student that I want to share, she actually joined us in July after getting an S for her one of her tests. So she actually end up with an E grade for promo. She attended the intensive revision during the September holiday. After her JC1, she continued with the JC2 class. And for her prelim, she went from E to C. For her A level, she got A. That was the goal for her. Okay. And what she said once again is building solid foundation for concepts and not by memorizing. So she also falls into the trap of memorizing. And she is Meng Yao. If I remember correctly, I think she's also from St. Nicholas, but went to Nanyang JC under the O-level track. All right. So these are some of the case studies that we like to share with you all. To highlight one thing is really about the foundation before the practice come into the picture. So for our students, there is this program that we have for all of them. It's called the yearly program. Okay. In the yearly plan itself, it consists of the JC2 weekly classes. There will be a total of about 43 lessons for JC2 from January to November. It also included the JC1. Okay, so it's the entire syllabus that we are talking about. So this is the schedule for JC2, and this is the schedule for JC1, which Rachelle, you are currently attending the Saturday class. Notes will be provided. Every lesson will be recorded. This is the graded assignment that I told you. Okay, it will kickstart once the school term starts. If you have any question, you can reach out to Mr. Chua on his Telegram. If not, you can also arrange to see him one-to-one. All our lessons have a 30 minutes before and after class gap for consultation to happen. And this is the intensive revision for the preparation of A-level, total of 14 workshops. And our students on the yearly plan, they get access to the entire JC1 and 2 online curriculum. What this is actually the classroom recording that is divided into lectures as well as class exercise for students to easily access if there are any concept that they want to reinforce. Okay, so this is the intensive revision. All right, so this is the most comprehensive plan that we have for JC2 students, especially helpful if you actually miss out the entire JC1. Because if you look at the lesson plan that Mr. Chua has for JC2, there is no time for him to revisit JC1. Okay, and if you are having issues with application, the foundation have to be built up first before you can answer the application question. All right, so this is an option that you can consider. Now, the other, this is the payment for this entire yearly program. Total worth is 29,140. Is available for one-time payment of $9,800. The other plan is the termly plan that you're currently in, which is based on 12 lessons. It will be based on 12 lessons of JC2. So it's similar to the yearly plan, except that the workshops, the online curriculum is not included. So based on 12 lessons is 1,728. All right. So Mr. Tan and Rachelle, any questions that y'all have?
Question. So the green color one is over a period of 1 year.
Yes, next year.
And I can see there's a substantial increase in the number of lessons, 12 from 12
Yes.
to 80.
Yes.
And how do we pack that additional number of lessons? Is it like over instead of Sunday, now we have Saturday as well, or something like
Okay.
that?
Correct. Let's say that means within the same week, there will be one lesson for JC1, there will be one lesson for JC2.
Same week, okay.
It
I
will be
see.
going parallel within the same week. So, for example, JC2 lesson will be from January all the way to November. JC1 lesson will be from January all the way to, I think, around July to August. Because if Rachelle were to take up the yearly plan, there is one topic that Mr. Chua will let him to actually catch up during this holiday. That is called Introduction to Organic Chemistry. Because in JC2, she will be continuing with organic chemistry, and this introduction is very crucial in what she's going to be learning all the way for organic chem.
Oh, okay. Actually, the termly and the yearly is the same. It's just a time frame. One is termly, one is yearly, correct?
There's actually a very big difference in termly.
Oh.
Termly is just a
JC2 only, no JC1.
Only JC2 lesson.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Mm.
Okay. So based on your assessment, the yearly one will be better because you revise the JC1 concept as well, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then Rochelle don't have to like find time to actually recap on her own because she could be very busy. She just need to actually attend the lesson. Mr. Chua will actually be like teaching her like how she's teaching in the JC2 class right now. It's just that she must be committed in terms of that because it will take up her time, and she's expected to actually hand in her assignment and do whatever is expected of her.
So okay, so that means to say every week there will be 4 hours lah. That means 2
Correct.
hours, let's say Saturday, 2 hours Sunday.
Yes.
It will be Saturday and Sunday, right? It will not be on the same day, correct?
You can choose. You
Oh,
can choose.
Okay.
Yeah, can choose.
Okay. And there's a one-time payment and there's a worth. So
Okay. So the total worth of this yearly plan, if you do add up all the programs fees over here, is 29,140.
Okay.
But right now it is available for a one-time payment of 9,800.
And that is the net already, right?
Yes, that is the
It's
net.
not an installment payment time, right?
No, it's
Okay.
it's a net. Yeah.
It's a net 998 for the entire package.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't have any. Okay. When must we sign up?
I mean, you can decide and then let me know as soon as possible. Like I mentioned, if let's say Rochelle decides to go with the yearly plan, then we actually have something for her to complete during this holiday.
Okay. Do you have the schedule for the next year yearly plan Saturday and Sunday so that you can see roughly what's the
over here, if you
Oh,
see
sorry, okay.
JC2 class is Saturday 12:30 to 2:30. Sunday class is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay.
Then for JC1 is Tuesday 7:15 to
Tuesday
9:15, Saturday 3 to 5 p.m.
3 to 5. Okay. Okay. Sunday. Okay. Can. So once we decided, I can WhatsApp you lah. I spoke with you on WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
And so over the call, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you discuss with Rochelle, see what is her intention, then you just update me.
Will do.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Tan and Rochelle, for your. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.